Hey guys, so a couple of years ago I did a video on packing for a nonstop road trip, and I will put that up here in the corner and in the description box below. And we are doing that again. So since I already showed you how I pack their snacks and pack for travel and all that jazz, I thought today I would show you some of the things that I have packed for activities while we're on the road. We have 4 kids under 10, although our baby will not be doing the majority of these activities. But we do not do screen time in the car or just in general right now. So this is a screen-free 24-hour road trip. We'll be traveling over the course of 2 days, a total of 24 hours in the car. So I'm going to show you everything that I have here laid out and the system that I plan to use to implement it. Okay, so starting over here, we have this envelope. Now this envelope is where we will put all of these different little trip cards in, and then on the hour, every hour, the kids will pull one of these out, or just as necessary, honestly, depending on how everyone's doing. If everyone's hanging in there, they will pull one of these out of the envelope, take turns, and it will represent the activity that we're doing. Hopefully we'll do, one an hour, but maybe sometimes they'll be napping or we'll need to pull one out ahead of time. I'm going to put all the links for all these different resources and hacks that I found online in the description box below. So if there's anything that you want to print out or any of the additional ideas that I didn't use that I found online, check in the description box below for that. This is one of those ideas that I found. This is a clothespin, obviously, but what I saw was that somebody had suggested clipping these to the sun visor, and then whenever you reach a destination, the kids being rewarded with something if their clothespin is still up there. We decided to do another idea that I found were these car bucks, and so I printed them and laminated them, and basically with these they will be the same dollar for dollar when we get to gas stations and things like that. So we're going to have the kids earn these each hour that those stay up on the sun visor, and these will be things they can use to buy, if they want to buy a juice instead of having water when we get to gas stations or rest areas, or souvenir money, things like that. And then these little tokens, road trip tokens, are going to be little rewards for different games and things that we're going to be playing in the car. Now these can be exchanged. We bought like a variety pack of candy, and we have fruit snacks and stickers and dollar store type of things. So these will be, 1 or 2 for each of those items, or they can save for and trade them in for souvenir money as well. And then each of the kids, of course, has their little pack of crayons and markers that they'll keep in their seats. And they each have an expo marker as well. And the expo markers are for a few of the laminated games that you'll see here. They all have a pack of hand wipes. So the first game here is the license plate game. Now you guys are all familiar with that. It's just a picture of a map. Again, I've got all these resources and printables in the description box below. We're going to have them keep these same ones for the whole trip. I have a clipboard for each of them up here, and so they'll be able to write on that, but I will collect them in between games that we're playing. But for this, they'll just mark off each state as we see it. Now this will be the same for the trip up and the trip back. I'll just hand them back the same paper because I don't think they'll find, all 50 states on the road trip on the way there, so then we'll have another 24 hours on the way home to look for other license plates. Over here we have finish the picture. These are just, I printed them off online, what's in the truck, and make your own road signs, and where does the road go. So that's super simple. I have a set of math books here. They are doing a summer challenge where they do have to do math every day, so that's not going to stop on the road trip. So I have this Usborne Times Tables activity book. My daughter has been doing times tales online, so I want her to just continue working on her times tables. We also have lift the flap telling time, sizes and measuring, times tables, adding and subtracting, and first math. So they think that these are really fun, and a couple of these are new additions that they have not seen yet, so that'll be exciting for them to have. Over here we have audiobook and popcorn, so we're not going to do a movie unless it's an emergency situation, but I do have a couple of audiobooks. They're in the middle of listening to The Wizard of Oz right now, so we've got popcorn, gummies and a juice box that will go in here to bust out when we're doing basically like a movie and popcorn, but with an audiobook. Geo boards, that goes without saying. I just brought a couple from our collection. Auto bingo, and again, this is something that they'll earn those little tokens for as they play. These are from Amazon. I have all their Shine-a-Light books here for the evening, one evening. I'm going to try to keep that out of the bag until it's an evening. So they've got Shine-a-Light on the space station, animal camouflage, construction site, secrets of the seashore, and at the garage, and wonders of the USA. So they should be able to rotate those around for about an hour. A couple of those as well they have not yet seen. These scavenger hunt cards are super cute. Those are from Amazon. Again, it'll be like a token for each thing that they find. Mountain Marshmallow is really cute, and I have 2 bags, one for the way up, one for the way home. We'll recycle these, and I will put the marshmallows and the toothpicks in here, and then they can use this section to build, you know, just building with the marshmallows and the toothpicks, then eating the mini marshmallows, I'm sure. The Greatest Show, they are loving The Greatest Showman right now, so I'm going to surprise them with the soundtrack in the car. And then I found them some of these animal crackers, and then I printed off some coloring pages online. And then for the way back home, similar to that, I have some coloring pages of trolls, and for those we have the Troll soundtrack as well. So that'll just be, you know, just a fun time to color and listen to the music. Something different. We have these I Spy bags. So I made an easy, medium, and a hard. This is what is inside. I just walked around the house and picked stuff up off the floors and then organized it by size. So this is the hard. It's all really little like surprise pack things, little Shopkins and things. The easy are these bigger things that I found all over the house. Just a bunch of stuff that was headed to the trash basically. And the medium is just average sized items, and they're inside these bags, so the kids have to move them around to find all the different items. This I saw on Pinterest. I've seen it done in bottles, but that's pretty simple, and these Ziploc bags were a little bit more difficult. So I just have to make sure I give it a good shake before they get started, because all of the things sink to the bottom, so that would be too simple. So I thought it'd be fun for them to pass those around as well and just use their expo markers to mark things off as they find them. We have Alphabet I Spy, which you know the drill. You just find something that starts with the letter A, letter B, and again, they have their expo markers to mark it off. And then I thought to change things up when we're driving, making the 24-hour drive home, that instead of checking things off by finding them, they would check them off as they see the letters on road signs. We have another scavenger hunt besides the scavenger hunt cards. Again, something I laminated and found online. The link for this will be in the description box, and this is just your average scavenger hunt paper. And then over here, they have 4 different activity books. Now, I don't really have an order that each number doesn't correspond to a certain activity book, but they have 4 different activity books that they can do. The first set would be their Academy books and the Pilots and Aviators book for Eli. The second set would be these Melissa and Doug sticker play sets. And then we also have these tape activity books. Some of these things I've just held on to from Christmas and Easter and things like that that the kids were gifted. And then the last thing here are these big Melissa and Doug play pads. So that's the 4 activity books. And then they also have truck spotting. So I printed 6 of these, 3 for the way up and 3 for the way back. These are really cute and simple, but you know, maybe it would be interesting for them to look at different types of trucks instead of just saying, oh, a truck. So I thought that one was fun and different as well. So there you have it. Those are the different activities we have planned for the trip. Again, the information for all of these printables and ideas is in the description box below, as well as links to different activities and things that I showed. So I just wanted to show you guys that even though that looked like a lot across the table, it's actually pretty compact. So it all fits in one of these bags, with the exception of the marshmallows and the animal crackers, because those will go in with the food. And then they will already have their clipboards in their seats. So I'll show you how everything fits in here. Now, obviously, if you don't have 3 kids who are going to be using these bags, then you wouldn't need 3 bags, but even still, the 3 bags fit in here. And then all of the different books and activity books are in here. And then my envelopes are in here as well. This has all of those printables and laminated sheets that I was talking about. So that all just went into one envelope. And then everything else just fits down here in the side. So everything's in there, including the flashlights for the Shine-A-Light book. So I just wanted to say before anybody said, that looks like too much stuff to fit in the car. It actually all fits inside one of these reusable grocery bags from the grocery store. And because we have the baby whose feet don't touch the ground yet, this will go right in front of her, which I can reach from my seat. So there you go, everything fits in here. So I hope this gave you guys some ideas if you are looking for some for an upcoming road trip. If you guys have any suggestions for other screen-free road trip activities, leave them in the comments below. I would love to get some new ideas for some other little trips we have coming up here. And if you are watching this video because you're going on a trip soon, good luck, have fun, and safe travels. I will see you guys soon. Bye.